What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video and welcome to your weekly dose of a glimpse into the life of a 34-year-old entrepreneur that knows everything about everything. What crazy motivational things are we gonna get into today? We're gonna get an oil change. I know, but there's a company that I'm going to that I think is practicing false advertisement, and we're gonna find out if we can sue their ass. All right, what does that say? What does that say? I would like a 10-minute oil change. Okay, here we go. I'm pulling in. Your move. Okay, after 3 minutes, they have officially started on the oil change. Oh, I don't know. It's getting a little hairy. Are you guys on the edge of your seat too? I don't know. Still going. 7 minutes. Hi. Yes, I was just at your 10-minute oil change, and it actually took a little bit longer. It took 19 minutes and 2 seconds. So I just like to file a complaint before I have to get, my lawyers involved for a little false advertising. Oh, the 10 minutes is just saying that it's gonna be like fast? You think I'm stupid for thinking it's actually 10 minutes? Oh yeah? Well, you know what I'm gonna do about this? Nothing! Because if I take you to small claims court, it'll just drain 8 hours of my day, and you probably won't show up, and even if I got the judgment, you just stiff me anyway, so what I'm gonna do is piss and moan like an impotent jerk and bend over and take it up the tailpipe! Happy holidays. So one thing that I realized I haven't done yet is given you a proper office tour of this new space. Now we are still putting everything together, so it's not official, but this is gonna be the office tour before the official office tour. And I'll break it down in sections. Yeah, okay. Right when you walk in through the front door, if you continue down the hallway, we have where your boy works, and where dude just sits there and acts like the best boy ever, isn't that right? The executive office, a little lobby kind of hanging out area. I obviously used most of the decor that I've purchased for, Alpha Land and whatnot, but I tried to make the offices a little different, a little vibey, if you will. My office is really coming together. Some nice decor on the wall, dude's little bed, workstation, couch that no one ever really sits at, super overpriced plant. And then next door we have Callie, who works from home on Fridays. She is the one who handles all of the social media. We of course have Mr. Nicholas. Sup, dude? Sup? So Nick used to be, he head of operations, he would handle everything at the warehouse. And we kind of be like separate, right? But now I'm over there. I just kind of yell at him. How do you like being in the same office?
It's an adjustment, but it is nice, the constant communication now. I think we're more productive.
What do you think of this warehouse in general, the new one?
This is needed and very nice. From an efficiency perspective, being able to have extra space, sweet.
After filming all the slow motion shots for that, I realized I can't do that for any of the other rooms because none of them are put together. So no more montages. As soon as you walk out of our office, we have this basically cut through that I go over here and I take a left down this hallway to go to the warehouse. This is like this reception area. So like right when you come in, I don't understand the design of this because they had someone sitting here to tell you to go where? Like there's no lobby, there's nowhere to sit. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to knock this whole reception little section out. Like take this wall, take all of this, and then seal this wall up, and then redo the floor right here. So essentially when you come in, you'll have this little lobby sitting area that no one will sit at. But let me tell you something. If you're gonna be at, a lot of people are always like, Max, why are you gonna do renovations to a place you know you don't own? Oh my God, you're just so stupid. Shut the fuck up, okay? When I come in every day for the next 3 to 5 years and I see this fucking thing that I hate, yeah, I'm gonna spend some money to make me not hate it. But we're working on that, and then the idea is to make this back here like a little kitchenette for our offices. So we're gonna have like a fridge probably over here, table, microwave, snacks, kind of a nice little, we'll have some shelves. It's just like, it's a bunch of crap right now. Okay, so you know the reception that I hate? Then if you instead come in and you don't go down to the executive hallway, you take a left right here, this is what I'm planning to be the photo studio place. Backdrops, lights, a bunch of crap everywhere. One thing that I forget is every time I walk past rooms, I'm like, man, this is gonna be so cool when it's all put together. And then I realize that I need to be the one to put it together because I don't have anyone that's gonna put this together. So day by day, we are chipping away. I got a lot to do. And then, I keep saying it when you walk in, but when you walk in, if you don't go that way, you go this way, boom, 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 we are going into the Don't Be Sour podcast studio. We have our table set up. I'm gonna actually mount these lights to the ceiling because it looks super official, as you can see on set number 2. If you, tripods, not official. Lights hanging from the ceiling, so this is the other little setup. We have a little bit more work to do in here. I need to like route all of these cables because they're super messy, but check it out when I turn all these off. Ready? Boom! Oh my god, damn, that looks good. Oh yeah! Okay, so you're done podcasting, you come out, reception area is right there, but you go this way. Now you could go down into the long abyss of offices that we do not need to use yet. That's why I only floored like up to here, because there's just there's so many of these huge rooms. Like, look at this. You see this? Whole bunch of offices. I mean, there's like a million of those. I don't feel like going and showing you just yet, but I mean, this place is nice. Look, we got bathrooms in here. Boom! Boom! So the warehouse is really starting to come together. We have a lot of cool things planned for 2024, new retailers, new expansions into new products, just more than I can even say right now. So I'm super glad we got in this warehouse space. If you ever want to, like, I don't know, I feel like warehouse updates are kind of lame, but if there's ever like specifics you want to know about the warehouse, you want me to give like a really in-depth of all the rooms, how we maximize space, what all the, I could talk about business. I could talk about this stuff forever, but for now, that is what you get. By the way, in the last YouTube video, I feel like I kind of messed up. I probably over-promised my ability, and I said, hey, if there are any doctors, teachers, nurses, firemen, police officers that, you know, I could send you some candy and you could give out to your co-workers, your police station, your fire, like the department, you know, to share with all of the workers for these, you know, first responders or teachers, to give back. I wanted to give back, right? And I thought I would get maybe, I don't know, 50 people emailing me. God, I got nearly 500 people that email. Apparently everyone that follows me is a teacher or a nurse or a doctor. And it's wild because everyone was saying like their stories of how long they've been following me. So what I was able to do, I'm gonna figure out a way to give back even more. But for right now, 177 boxes of Sour Strips we are sending out. Like almost 9,000 bags of candy we are donating to each one of these businesses. 177 different schools, police departments, fire departments, hospitals, and it's so cool. We are giving them 50 bags of candy and a handwritten note that says, thank you for all that you do. Happy holidays, Sour Strips team. And I really wanna, giving is cool. Buying shit for yourself, not as cool. Giving is super cool. And I hope that this can give you a little Christmas cheer, that maybe you can find some way to give back in some way. And I apologize that I wasn't able to send candy to everyone, but I did not expect that many people to email me. But almost 10,000 bags of candy were given out. Super stoked about that. And I do want to say that the only way that we are able to send all of this candy out in such an efficient manner is because we have the proper tools in place that we have been using since day one, like our friends at ShipStation. Who's ShipStation, you say? Well, they're the ones that's gonna help us mail out all of these orders to all the teachers and the policemen, and they are also the sponsor of today's video. ShipStation is an amazing program that we personally use here at Sour Strips every single day. We could not manage this business if it wasn't for ShipStation, and I'm not just saying that. Literally, we use this program in our business every single day. You need it. All of your orders funnel into one simple, easy to use interface that just simplifies logistics. Don't be spending your time confused on all that stuff. Focus on what matters most growing your business, the marketing, not the shipping and logistics. Let ShipStation handle that for you. And it doesn't matter if you're selling on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, or your own store. ShipStation has you covered. You can shop and compare and save on a lot of shipping. You can compare rates and save up to 89% on UPS and USPS shipping rates. Guys, over 130,000 companies use ShipStation, and there's a reason that if any of them use them for a year, they end up sticking with them for life. 98% of them end up sticking. I'm telling you guys, you need this program to help streamline your business, focus on growing. You can head to ShipStation.com/MaxTuning today and sign up for a free 60-day trial. First link down in the description. I'm telling you, amazing program, amazing service. ShipStation.com/MaxTuning. Sign up today for a free 60-day trial. Use that link. Now let's get back to the vlog. Okay, so this video is taking a twist because I am not in the mood to vlog today and continue. Because do you remember the oil change at the beginning of this video? So I go to the office today and Taylor's like, hey Max, the garage is filled with oil. I was leaking oil. The oil that they replaced is leaking all over my garage, so I take it back to the oil place and they're like, oh, we over tightened the drain plug and it broke the gasket. I'm like, why'd you do that? Why didn't you use a torque wrench? Like, oh yeah, we don't torque it down, we just, crank it. I'm like, okay, well that's great. So they replaced it, right? My oil pressure was all down. I'm like, you don't understand, you could like totally screw up someone's car like we're doing this? Anyway, honest mistake, right? It is what it is. I go on with my day. We go to the gym. I look under my car when we get back from the gym. Giant thing of oil. I take it back to the place a second time. This is the third time I've been to this oil change place. And guess what? They cracked something when they over tightened it, and now I had to leave the car there, Uber home, and they have to have a mechanic replace an entire part on Monday. Are you kidding me? 19-minute and 2-second oil change, and we're gonna fuck up your shit? Are you freaking kidding me? So instead, you're gonna get a probably 25-minute sit-down chat. Normally I save this for the very end of the month, but 2024, baby. It is becoming before you know it. That's what she said. And we have some goals. I'm gonna talk to you about the goals that I have for 2024, some changes that are going on in my life, and I'm gonna try to do this about a minute each goal. So maybe like a 5-minute clip, but it could turn into 20 minutes. This could be a 40-minute video. I'm just rambling on. Okay, so let's just start with like personal life. Personal, obviously, as an individual, as a man, I'm just trying to always improve. I am trying to be the best fiance, partner to Taylor that I can. I'm trying to elevate me as a partner in our relationship. So it's, understanding my flaws, because I know you may not think this, but I have some flaws. I can be a little impatient. I can maybe come off a little snarky when I'm trying to be funny, but there's certain times when it's not time to be funny, and I really need to do better on that. So instead of just talking about it, I'm gonna be about it, and I really want to just, Taylor's the love of my life, and I wanna make sure that I'm always leveling up like me as a person. Personally, I want to make sure I can be the best partner with Taylor, but we have the wedding in 2024, so trying to make that as stress-free as possible, make it as the most beautiful, memorable event for this giant chapter in both of our lives, and I'm very excited to do that and to I mean, start the process of, I mean, I'm 34 years old. Like a family's coming real soon. We're gonna start building the house. We're gonna start having kids. This is gonna be a family vlog channel, and I'm so excited. So self-improvement is a big thing I'm working on. Patience is something that I'm working on. I do not have a lot of patience at all, especially when you ruin my car to oil change, you know? In terms of my fitness, I really wanna have a goal to work towards. You know, having powerlifting taking the back seat, I really don't think I'm gonna get, I've always thought that I'd go back to it, right? The deadlift bra is gonna come back. I'm gonna, you know, and I may still deadlift here and there, but I think I'm officially, I'm done with powerlifting. I'm done with trying to squat over 500 pounds. I think I've hit a 500-pound squat, that's great. I've hit a 650-pound deadlift, that's great. How heavy do I need to lift? I'm 34, I'm getting brittle. I don't think it's, you know, the best for my body. It ain't gonna make me any happier, so just being healthy, making sure I'm getting like my nutrients, drinking a lot of water, being happy with my body, you know, having specific goals of how I want to maintain my physique and my nutrition and my health is something that I'm gonna take very, very seriously. Not that I haven't, but I'm gonna take it even more seriously starting in 2024 and work towards my goals, and I will obviously take you along on that journey. Let's talk business. Sour Strips, it is a beast. We hit some monumental revenue goals this year. We have grown year over year, and with growth comes a lot of struggles and hurdles and costs and frustrations, but Sour Strips will never cease to amaze me as to what the potential of what it can be. And in 2024, I can't really explain it this much in this video. I feel like everyone always says there's a lot of stuff happening, but words cannot even describe the changes that are going to occur within Sour Strips on every level. We're going to be introducing new products, like entirely new candy products, new flavors of our current Sour Strips, new pack sizes. We're going to work on a lot more collaborations with other brands in terms of licensing deals. We are going to be doing a lot of events. My goal, I don't know if it's going to happen in 2024, but maybe 2025, I want to have an actual physical like pop-up store for Sour Strips in like New York, and have I have so many visions for Sour Strips because I truly think that the potential is like uncapped. If there is ever, I'm gonna say this with confidence, there is never, right now, I am the guy for this. If the candy industry needed to pivot and to start being freaking cool and to have someone who, like, I live, breathe candy. I am telling you, I am the most candy fanatic person you will ever meet in your entire life. I swear on everything, I'm the guy for this job. I'm the guy to make candy cool. Sour Strips is gonna be the coolest fucking brand in the entire world. It is gonna disrupt the industry. I am telling you, and I'm putting it out there. And if you haven't believed me in the past 4 years with our growth, sit back and watch, because we are gonna go to the freaking moon. And it takes a lot of my brain power every single day, but I love what I do. That is why whenever people are like, Max, delegate this, delegate that, and then do what with that my time, right? I'm still gonna be balls deep in this business. So where I choose to be, you know, put my balls in deep with this business, it doesn't really matter. I'm loving every second. Oh shit! I am loving every second of growing this business, and I can't wait to continue and take this thing to something that no one, even myself, could have ever imagined possible. And I'm just so excited. And I'm gonna take you along on the journey. And that kind of ties into YouTube, because YouTube's an interesting beast, guys. We're not going anywhere. We already signed like 12-month contracts with a lot of the sponsors for 2024. So no matter what, I'm making videos because we agreed to make videos. But I love doing this YouTube thing, but a lot of times I feel like I've always tried to keep you involved in my life and just film what I do. But sometimes I still get in my head about the content that I make, because my life is work right now. My life all day, every day is work. I mean, Taylor comes before everything. My family comes before everything. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, all I think about, I've never really been this influencer guy because I started Everforward so soon where like all I do is social media. I build these businesses and Sour Strips, like all I want to do, it's hard for me to pull away from work to film about things that aren't work. But in my head, I'm like, people don't just want to, I don't want to make this channel a Sour Strips business channel, right? But I think that that is essentially what the future is going to hold. Like everything that I love of what I want to film, like 90% during the week is business. So I think it's going to be a lot of business stuff. And I know that may not appeal to a large audience who wants me to go do a bunch of things. But guys, I am like, I've said this so many times, but like I'm not just like a face of this brand, right? Like I am in the business every day, lubing the deals, right? So, you know, it's hard for me to kind of separate, and a lot of times I'll like film and then some crazy shit will happen at work and then I don't want to film anymore, and then I feel like it ruins the video. So what I'm trying to do for YouTube in 2024 is stop getting in my head so much. Like I've said I'm gonna stop, but I still do, because I'm like, people aren't gonna want to watch this, and then I'm like, no, people just want to watch what you do. But I'm like, I do the same thing every day. I sit at my computer. I don't want to just talk about the business 24/7 to make the channel just be seem like a promotion of the business, but it's what I do every single day. So yeah, I don't really know what the future of the channel is going to hold. I do feel that I'm going to probably niche a little bit tighter with my community, and so the people that aren't like just want to hear business updates and stuff all the time, you know, it might be time for y'all to pack your Samsonites and you know, go read some books, because yeah, 2024 is a big business year, and if you want to see me in my natural state, it's work related. So we're gonna document all that. So continuing to put out content, continuing to elevate. Well, I ain't be elevating much of anything, honestly. I'm gonna keep putting out content. I'm really enjoying the podcast, and you know, social media is an interesting beast for me, because I've gotten, I think, very lucky with these Sour Strips, right? Where I no longer, while I do love the income of social media, and obviously I love it, I don't have to rely on it, right? So I don't have to feel like I have to force myself down this kind of path with social media. I can just film whatever I want, and the views no longer really affect my mood. Obviously I want it to grow, but I'm not going to change what I want to film if less people don't want to see what I want to film, because I don't need the. I always hate when people are like, I don't need the money from this. It sounds like pretentious, and that's not what I'm saying, but like, you get what I'm saying, right? I don't get like depressed about views anymore. I don't even, I'm at a much better place. We're still working on it, but I'm at a much better place, but I'm just gonna keep on filming videos. And then the final thing, this is 11 minutes, this is gonna be a long video. I feel like only the real ones are sticking around for this. Everforward, that son of a bitch. That's gonna be like a whole dedicated video. I'm tired of this. Everforward's back, now it's not. Everforward's back, now it's not. Everforward's back, now it's not. Here's what's gonna happen with Everforward. I am pretty confident that this is what I'm gonna do. I think I am going to take Everforward out of the distribution center. I'm gonna pull Everforward back into my own control. I am gonna have a fire sale, liquid sale of some insane discounts, like 75% off the entire website. I'm gonna liquidate everything, and I want to just, I need to take a break from it. Everforward is a distraction for me, and for the longest time I thought I could maintain both, and obviously, you know, hire someone to just run it. But if you haven't figured it out, I only want to do things that I am passionate about, and I have lost the passion for clothing because of Sour Strips. Plain and simple. I love making clothes. I love making backpacks and stuff, which, by the way, the backpacks, with the all black backpack and the tan backpack that was supposed to come out for Christmas, it's delayed. So, and they made the wrong freaking backpack. So now that can't come out till like early next year. But I'm gonna take a break of pretty much all of 2024 and figure out what I want the future of Everforward to look like. We're gonna launch the backpacks, which are amazing, but I need to pause on it. And what's gonna happen in the future is I'm either gonna say that, you know, Everforward let me walk so Sour Strips could let me run. And it's gonna be a bittersweet closing to the brand, or I am going to really laser focus and figure out how I can manage it in the future. But again, I don't want to just hire someone to run it so I can just make some extra money and put out clothes if it adds any sort of distraction and takes my focus away from Sour Strips, which is where my focus. I don't care about just like getting extra money. That's not who I am. I do things that I'm passionate about, and it's cool that they make money, right? But money is not the driving factor of it. So I'm either gonna close down shop, I am going to come back and actually come back and stop having this freaking yo-yo that I say every time, or I'm going to give it to Taylor or give it to maybe my brother or something and be like, you know what, take this baby and run. But I need to be honest with myself, and my focus isn't in Never Forward, and I thought I had to be because of just, you know, the reasoning behind of why I started the brand and the message with my dad. But I think I don't think I should feel bad about focusing on something else now. And yeah, I feel like I always wanted to be the entrepreneur that was like, I have multiple businesses, I have doing it. And now what I'm learning, anyone who has a bunch of different businesses, they are not balls deep in those businesses like I am with Sour Strips, because it is impossible to do freaking Never Forward, Sour Strips, and YouTube with actually being in the business. It is impossible. I am telling you, people have other people running it, or they're superheroes, and I am just not that. So yeah, my brain's all over the place, baby. This is a really long clip. This is as long as the freaking video. I don't know if anyone made it, but 2024 is gonna be great. I really, really do. From a personal level to a business level, I think the thing that I'm most excited about over business and everything is my relationship with Taylor, period. On God, no cap, for real. I'm gonna be 35 next year, oh my God. That's it. That's the recap. That's the 2024 MaxiPad conclusion. We're still gonna pump out at least one video a week and one podcast a week, and it is what it is. I'm excited to give Dude the best life ever, give Taylor the best life ever, build this kind of dream home for us, get another dog, have some freaking babies. Man, if the kids come out anywhere near as annoying as I was when I was a kid, I'm gonna be stressed. Like, do you ever wonder? Like, I think back to me as a child, like, my mom and my dad had to have been like, God, like, are you kidding me? This is what we got. This is what we got. I mean, I turned out all right. I mean, I'm still pretty annoying, but I turned out all right. You just got to believe, you know? More money and a positive attitude. Woo! Oil changes, ruining my cars. Love you, dude. I think we're going to wrap up this video here. I tried to do it in one take, and it's authentic, because that's what you get here in the YouTube channel. And moving forward, it's probably going to be a whole bunch of business stuff, me at the warehouse. But guess what? If you want to follow along with the journey, you want to see someone build a business who doesn't know how to, has never been in that industry before and is just trying their best and is making mistakes and learning, and then subscribe to Max Tuning on YouTube. That will wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit different of these talking ones. Yeah, have a great Sunday. If you're watching this on the day it goes out, thank you to everyone who emailed me. I apologize we couldn't get stuff out to the like 600. They're still flowing in, like, oh, so many people. But I'm gonna keep trying to give back. I'm gonna keep trying to do things to just spread the love. Because at the end of the day, what's the point? You know, you can do all these things. You can make a bunch of money. You can have a bunch of success. But to do what with? What are you gonna buy? A freaking Lamborghini, a Bugatti? No, shut up. Do cool stuff. Do things for other people. You know what's... Yeah. All right, yeah. Oh my God, Max, you're such a good guy. I know. Okay, I'm rambling. Thank you for tuning in. Eat more Sour Strips. And ever forward. Woof. Hello. No, dude, you lick your wiener, bro.